Hello, welcome to the EDID Troubleshooting Guide. EDID stands for Extended Display Identification Data. Essentially, this is a file that tells a device what kind of image can this monitor display. This information can then be used by the device to make sure that its outputting HDMI signal will match the capability of the monitor that it's outputting to. By default, all IPX and VLX decoders will automatically take the EDID from any monitor attached to its output. Usually, this is good enough, and the decoder will understand how to output its video in order to fit the monitor spec. Sometimes, however, you'll notice a video might not be displaying on a certain monitor, or the video that's displayed has some type of artifacting or color overlay on top of it. If you find yourself in such a situation, and you've already ruled out a network issue, you may have to send the EDID from the decoder to the encoder device. Right-click on a decoder and select Get EDID. You will see an EDID editor window open. From here, you want to select the Download EDID button. This will download the EDID file, which you can then transfer over to the encoder device. A useful tip to tell which decoder is attached to the encoder is to simply left-click on the encoder. Any attached devices will be highlighted in yellow. So now we know that this encoder is attached to the decoder. We can right-click the encoder and select Set EDID. After we choose the file, we can upload it to the device. It's important to note that by default, all encoders come with a 4K capable EDID. Occasionally though, the encoder EDID and the decoder EDID are simply incompatible. In these situations, you will have to transfer the EDID from the decoder to the encoder. After uploading that EDID, we can now see the video display information on our encoder has changed from a 4K to a 1080p source. This is actually correct because our decoder is attached to a 1080p output monitor. It's important to note that the EDID is not always the cause of a video signal issue. Sometimes the monitor itself has a certain setting enabled or disabled that is not supported by the device's EDID. In this case, you may have to refer to your manufacturer or go into the settings menu of your monitor and play around with the settings. In this video, we gave an example of transferring the EDID between two VLX devices. IPX devices work similarly, but their EDIDs are accessed from a different part of the application. To transfer an EDID from a decoder to an encoder on an IPX device, you must go into the device settings. From here, select the HDMI decoder or HDMI monitor tab to see the EDID information, download it, or upload a new EDID to the device. Hopefully, this video gave you a better idea of how EDIDs function and how they can affect the video signal coming out of an encoder or a decoder device. Thanks for watching.